Okay, so these are the pickups that I made since last video, except for this game. So basically this is going to be a little bit different from most of my other pickups videos, because most of my other pickups videos I'm only showing PS2 games, because I've only picked up PS2 games, but I've picked up a few games for 3 different systems. So first up is this one for the Xbox, the original Xbox, Jaeger. Now this isn't a game that I picked up recently. I actually bought this game probably about 2 years ago. The reason why I'm showing it now is because it's kind of, I guess you could kind of lump it into the rest of the pickups, because basically when I bought this I didn't have an Xbox, and I bought it because I thought, I was in the shop and they were selling a lot of like PS2 games and Xbox games and PlayStation games for around £1 each, and I thought if I buy a load of them I could probably sell them for more than £1 each on eBay and make some money. So I spent about, I think it was about £10 or something on games, and I managed to sell most of them on eBay, but near enough all of them only sold for about £1 on eBay. And then a couple of games, which is this one and a PlayStation game, they've just never sold on eBay. I think the reason why this hasn't sold on eBay is because I didn't know if it worked at the time before I got the Xbox. So basically on the description on eBay I put, I'm not sure if this game definitely works, but if you buy it and it doesn't work, then feel free to post it back to me, and then I'll refund you the money for the game and for the postage that you've paid and everything. So I guess most people who saw that just thought, what's the point, you know, I might as well buy it from someone else on eBay for around the same price where it's guaranteed to work. So I think that's why this didn't sell. So basically, because I got an Xbox, an original Xbox recently, I got one last week, I thought, why not give this a try, see if it does actually work, and just see what the game is like. You never know, I might actually like it and want to keep it. So yeah, I started playing it and it's not too bad. I've not played through that much of it yet, so my mind could completely change on it once I've played enough of it. I could end up really liking it. I may just think it's average, I may think it's crap, whatever. But in the meantime I've actually took it off eBay, so yeah, so that's that one. And it's not complete. Next up is Project Zero. I got this bundled with the Xbox that I got last week. I've probably played this for about an hour, and to be honest I'm not really sure if it's my type of game or not. Soldier of Fortune 2 Double Helix. Not really keen on this game at all. I've played through, I'm not sure how much of the game I've actually played through, but I have spent a lot of time on the game. You know, I've played through a lot of levels and I don't really like it, to be honest. A lot of the levels just seem unimaginative. They look drab, the colours look drab, most levels look really dark as well. The game's glitchy, kind of feels unfair in a lot of places, and it just doesn't feel that fun to play. I do have Soldier of Fortune Gold on the PS2 and I really like that one, but this one I'm not really liking it, to be honest. And that's incomplete. Next up is Halo. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say as well, basically these 2 games, Soldier of Fortune 2 and Halo, I got from a couple of shops in Rochdale that sell second-hand games. And when I was in Rochdale I was actually heading towards CEX, and I was going to go in there to see what games there were in there. But about half of the shop front was boarded up, and I thought, oh okay, it must be because of the recent gales that we've had. The windows must have got blown in or something. But then when I went into one of the shops that was selling, one of the other shops it was closed, so I couldn't go in there. So when I went into one of the other shops that sell second-hand games, over 2 guys talking, and one of them said that CEX had actually been ram raided. So I'm pretty sure I know what the people who ram raided the shop probably took, because right at the front of the shop where the windows had been completely, well, half the shop front was smashed in. There was a lot of PS3s there and Xbox 360s and PS2, so they probably made off with the PS3s and Xbox 360s and whatever else was there. So this is Halo Combat Evolved. To be honest, ever since I knew about this game, and I knew about it since it pretty much came out, I think it came out in 2001. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say, I paid £2 for Soldier of Fortune 2, and Halo I paid, it says £1.50 there, but it says £1 there, and I did actually pay £1 for it. But yeah, ever since this game has been around, it's never really appealed to me that much. I've never played it, but I've seen pictures of it and videos of it, and it's always just kind of looked like a generic spacer first-person shooter to me. It's never really looked that appealing to me. I've never really had any desire to play it, but when I saw it in the shop a few days ago, and I saw it was just for £1, I thought I might as well give it a try. You never know, I could end up liking it, because it is supposed to be like a really big game, you know. Loads of people really like it. It's one of those games that's gone down in history, I suppose. So I thought I might as well give it a try and see what all the fuss is about, and you never know, I could end up liking it. And it's just £1, so yeah, it doesn't. I've not played through that much of it yet, but it doesn't seem too bad actually. I'm kind of liking it, although I'm finding it difficult to control that vehicle. It's weird, because it's like when you put it into reverse, the wheels turn like either to the left or to the right on their own for some reason. So when you reverse it, the vehicle will turn instead of going in a straight line for some reason. I've got no idea why it does that, but I do find it kind of difficult and awkward to control. Maybe I just need to get used to it. And that is complete. Next up is another Xbox game, and I got this in the post today. It's basically one that I bought off eBay, and yeah, I've wanted to play this game for quite a while now, since before getting the Xbox. It's a racing game, and it's a good one as well. Can you guess what it is? It is, if I can open this packaging, is the original Forza Motorsport. And it says only on Xbox there, so I guess it's an exclusive. Although Soldier of Fortune 2, it says only on Xbox there, but this was also released on the Mac and PC, so I guess it was probably released on the Xbox first before being released on the Mac and PC. So there it is, and it looks like a really great racing game. It's supposed to be like Gran Turismo, but it's got vehicle damage in it, and there's a bit of damage on the game itself there, which is no big deal because I only paid about £2.20 for this. And that is complete. Let's check out the disc, and the disc looks pretty dirty, but it's not really scratched or anything. Next up is Cold Fear for the PlayStation 2. I already own this game, but the reason why I picked it up was because it was being sold for about £2 in the RSPCA charity shop, and I knew that the cheapest this goes for on eBay is for about £8, so I thought I might as well pick it up, sell it on eBay and make a bit of money for it. Plus, you know, the £2 that I paid for it is going to go to a good cause. It's going to help out animals and stuff, so that's complete as well. And disc is kind of a bit scratched and a bit dirty, but not too bad. And then today I went into what was the shop called? Cash Generator, and got Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness and Pac-Man World for the Game Boy Advance. Box is a bit crushed up. I paid £5.99 for this. When I saw it on the shelf, I thought it's probably going to be selling for just £1 or something, but no, it did actually cost about £5.99. And the least money this goes for on eBay is usually a bit more than £5.99, I think. So I already do have Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness on the Dreamcast, but I thought it'd be cool to be able to play it on a handheld, and plus it's got Pac-Man World on the cart as well, which I've never played before. So there's a cartridge. Circuit board inside seems a bit loose, you can hear it rattling. I'm not sure if that's normal for Game Boy Advance games or not. I don't have that. I only have one other Game Boy Advance game actually, and it's Pac-Man Collection. And this is complete with a manual as well. And then lastly, from CEX, I got King of Fighters Maximum Impacts. When I saw this on the shelf, you know, the different kind of packaging for the game, it totally stood out. And I noticed that it said King of Fighters on it, and I thought, okay, I've definitely got to take this off the shelf and take a look at it, see how much it is. And it costs £3. And this is basically a 3D King of Fighters game. So let's see what we've got here. So there's the game itself, and it's 2 discs. I think this is the game itself, and this is the bonus disc, so I'm not really sure what's on the bonus disc. Might be a watchable DVD or something like that. And then you get the manual as well, which looks quite nice. It's like a little, well, I guess all manuals are like little books, but this is kind of more like a book than how most manuals are, if you know what I mean. So it's nice and colourful. You've got artwork in it as well. You've got loads of different combos there, different moves. Really nice manual actually. It's like the manual doubles as like kind of an art booklet as well, if you know what I mean. You've got an advertisement for Metal Slug 3 there. The King of Fighters, the saga continues. Episode 6, Episode 7. Yeah, so those are basically the games that I have picked up recently. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.